All right, let's move on to our next story. Now, Super Eagles assistant coach Daniel says the team will give their 100% when they face Benin Republic and Rwanda in the final phase of the 2025 AFCON qualifying games. Head coach Oscar Guavon has unveiled 25 players for the assignment, with reigning African Player of the Year Victor Osimhen included. The Eagles need just a point to qualify for the tournament, but Daniel actually says winning both matches and qualifying as group leaders is priority. He also defended the decision to call up the new players who were invited to the squad. Auxerre defender Gabriel Osho got his first call-up, while Nasarawa United defender Victor Collins was also considered. Olumide Alex, now I understand that quite a number of Nigerians will say, come on, it's the AFCON. We are almost through to the tournament. We need just a point. Yeah. But coming from the debacle that transpired in Libya, I think one positive thing we have to take out from that particular scenario was the unity among the Super Eagles players. Yeah. But moving forward, do you think, is there any cause for alarm?
No cause for alarm, absolutely. These guys, they're on fire, like we said, on great form. These guys have been. Look at Victor Osimhen, who's firing from all cylinders. 8 games is played for Galatasaray, 6 goals, 3 assists. Same is the case for Ademola Lookman, who's doing so well. Gabriel Osho making a return to the team. And of course, other guys too who are in the team. I think the synergy is there for those guys to do well. Good stead. We are 10 points with Garnet, just a point to qualify for the AFCON. And we have 1 at home. And the good thing is we're not playing this game away from home. It's an away game for the 2 sides. We'll be playing against Benin Republic in Côte d'Ivoire. So these guys are fired up. And of course, for Coach Oscar Guavon, who's done so well. Last 4 games is 1-3. And of course, Joe won. Good one for the coach, good one for the players. I think they're fired up for this. It's a win-win thing for the Super Eagles.
So you see, now Oscar Guavon as a coach, now do you think from what you've seen him do so far right now, he's beginning to learn from past mistakes? Because this man does well, but it gets to a point, somehow there's always that breaker, and he's not able to pull through from that quagmire. So from what we see him do in the past matches up until this time, do you think it's right to say that we can confidently now give him that opportunity to be at the saddle to do the job?
It's a very interesting one. And I know it's normal that he's doing well. You should, why not give him?
The way you said, very interesting.
Yes. As he learned from his past mistakes, I would say...
You don't think so?
No, I won't say I don't think so. I've not seen it yet.
Okay.
Qualifiers, to be fair on him and not to downplay the things he has done, I think any coach could also help and, help a country qualify for tournaments. Tournaments are the real deal. Okay. When we get there, how do you
deploy your tactics?
Yes, deploy your tactics against the best of the best who have qualified for this same tournament with you. Yeah. How do you also hold your nerves and you hold your confidence that yes, your team, the team you've selected to put out here, that you selected the 25-man list is the right one, and how would they translate your tactics on the pitch and they will do well and make sure they start winning points and at the end of the day win the tournament. That's the most important thing. That's where we'll know whether he has learned from his mistakes or not. Because we saw that the last AFCON, the group stage was breezing through. 12 points or so, 9 points, we're doing amazing. The next crucial games against Tunisia, and then we're seeing you capitulate. So let's see how the tournament will be. For now, yes. And the fact that he has 2 coaches or assistant coaches with him, I always say this, I've never seen this before, where you have a head coach and 2 assistant coaches. But so far, so good. As long as he's working, we're getting results. They are doing well. They are able
Before you land that, let's get some stuff from Gernot Rohr. Former Nigerian manager Gernot Rohr has named his Benin Republic squad to face the Super Eagles next week as the qualification series for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations approaches its penultimate match day. Rohr unveiled a squad that included the return of some players who had not been used in last matches. They include a quartet of Sergio Bassa, Lenny Piringel, Tosin Ayegun, and Rian Adigo. On Thursday next week, Benin will face Nigeria in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Even a draw will see Nigeria picking one of the 2 tickets from Group D. Of course, guys, Gernot Rohr, we understand that he's always that man you admire because of the way he plays. And considering what he did with the Super Eagles, whenever we are going to face him, it's almost like a man who already knows us and all of that. But at least from his... from the way he plays and from the way he deploys his tactics, do you think he's going to be of any threat of any kind?
Absolutely, I think so. Gernot Rohr understands the way Super Eagles play. He understands the way we play. I remember he designed the 3-5-2 formation for the Super Eagles. And after then, Coach Oscar Guavon came on board, like we also mentioned earlier, 4-4-2 Austin Eguavoen changed. But now Austin Eguavoen is back to 3-5-2, which of course is similar to what Guinea is used to playing. But what would definitely work for us is the fact that tactics come into play once in a while. Apart from the fact that you know the players, but whenever the coach deploys a tactics that works against any opposition, then maybe that will be the difference in the game.
All right, for Guinea.
I think we always overhype the old Guinea influence too much. It was in September. It was defeated 3-0, right? Yeah, I understand that we've only defeated Benin Republic once away from home.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, that's only where the problem would be, and it's on a neutral ground in Côte d'Ivoire. We can still do it. If you have Ademola Lookman, you have Victor Osimhen, all firing, and they are on their game. They are serious. They'll put away every Guinea kind of conspiracy theory, please.
All right, moving on.